So we were gifted this salmon oil from Terramex Pro. So thank you to them. I've been using this for about a month now. I use it for the ferrets and I use it for the dogs. As you can see, it's got a dog and a cat on the front of it. So I add it to the dog's food in the morning with their breakfast. It's got a serving size. Where is it? A half teaspoon or 1 pump per 25 pounds of your dog's body weight. So I just gave that to them in the morning. They really like it. Crescendo is already on a fish-based food, so, and for his allergies. So this has helped. And their coat's definitely like a little bit shinier. It's only been a month, so I'm not expecting huge changes in them yet. But I have seen a lot of little changes happening, and we're definitely going to keep using it because this is a pretty big bottle. 16 ounces, which is more than I normally get. I normally get a little, like 6-ounce bottle. But I do mainly use this for the ferrets. It's a good supplement for them, especially during shedding season. As you can see, it's only got salmon oil is the only ingredient in it, which is perfect for them because they're obligate carnivores, so they really shouldn't be eating anything else. Here's some of the product information if you want to look at it. But I use this as a supplement for them during shedding season. It helps them move the fur through their digestive system because that's how they shed. They lick it off and then poop it out. And I also use it for them when I clip their nails, which is what you're going to be seeing in this video. They love the smell of it. They know as soon as I get it out what it is, and it makes them a lot calmer during nail trimming time. So I have 3 videos. I have one of each ferret, ranging from the hardest to the easiest. So the easiest is Salami because he doesn't really fight or anything. He kind of just deals with it and eats the salmon oil. So I will talk you through my video of Salami, and then I will just show you a quick recap of what it's like to cut Mozzarella and Portabella's nails because they're a little bit harder to deal with. But it still gets done, and I cut their nails maybe about every 2 weeks. I just check and make sure that they're not too long, and I make sure not to get their quicks. So I only cut to the white portion of their nails. You'll see that well, I'll insert a picture of it, but this is what a ferret's nail looks like, and you should only really cut right before that pink part because that's where there's blood vessels and that will really hurt them if you cut past that. So if you're nervous about it, you can leave a little bit of space, but since I'm fairly experienced in it, I do cut as close as I can to the quick, just so there's longer time periods in between when I have to cut their nails because I know they don't really like it. So alright, let's jump into it. Hi everyone, it's voiceover Caitlin. I'm just going to walk you through really quick how I did Salami's nails, so let's get started. As I said before, I like this salmon oil. I really recommend it. I kind of covered it earlier what it was, but the ferrets really like it, and they know as soon as it comes out it either means they're getting a treat or they're getting their nails cut. So Salami is the easier of the 3 when it comes to getting his nails clipped. Right now I'm just holding one of his paws in my hand under the light so I can see it really well, and I'm making sure I don't get that quick that I was talking about earlier, just cutting up to the little pink part of his nail. If I get too close, he will yelp or pull back. He'll let me know if it gets too close. I've never had it bleed on me before, but if you do, you should have cornstarch. That will help clot the bleeding. So now I've moved on to his other hand, paw, whatever you want to call it. He is not phased at all. He is just wanting more salmon oil. I do his back toes. They don't seem to get as long as his front. I'm not sure why, but I do those maybe every month or so, or just whenever they get long. I do a check about once a week just to see and make sure that nothing's bothering them. But the back nails don't get too long, and I just don't like to stress them out too much. So if I don't have to cut all 4 of their paws, then I try not to. But as you can see with the salmon oil, he's really content. Normally I do this sitting down on the ground with them. Obviously I couldn't film that. Wouldn't have been a very pretty shot. But here I just put it on a plate. You can also put it on their belly, or he's so cute. You can put it on their belly or your hand or anything else that you have laying around. And it works really well. So there he is getting a little treat for his time. Sorry you had to see my messy house, but that is pretty much it. Yeah, I hope that was informational for you guys. Trying to show you his nails, but he does not like to sit still for the camera, and trying to focus the camera and handle a ferret is not easy. But here you can see, maybe, you can see how short I cut his nails in terms of the click. He does have hair in front of it, so you'll have to make sure that when you're cutting their nails, you move the hair out of the way, just so that you can see. Wow, this is really shaky. Just so you can see what you're doing better. I will insert a picture, or I did insert a picture of the click earlier so you can get a better look at it, but hopefully this helped. Now I will show you Portabella and Mozzarella, who are a little bit more difficult, but I can still manage to get it done.